Hey everybody, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. This is Young for this, and last time we got here to Agniratha, or however the hell you freaking pronounce it. This time we are going to be going upwards and getting us a cutscene, and yay. Goodbye, Ricky. It's just Dunban and Charla now. So, Charla, what's going on? Oh, good lord, Ricky, where are you? I want you up here. Kind of awkward with just Charla. Because, yeah. Oh, hey, there you are, Ricky. Teleportation! Alright. Grab this cutscene and then we'll head out and do stuff that we are planning on doing.
It looks like the power's up and running.
Fiora, what's the matter?
Everyone, follow me.
What is that? It looks like it's here. But it's just an image.
It's just a hologram.
No way. Whoa, you're right.
Hologram of the city
These are
Agniratha.
memories of a time long forgotten.
Fiora. Hey.
They were left behind by the Machina before they abandoned this place, so that others may know their story.
Her voice sounds like...
In ancient times, when the Bionis and the Mechonis came into existence, I was born as well. Just as the Bionis had a soul, I came to exist in this world as the soul of the Mechonis. I created my children on Mechonis and acquired this body. They called themselves Machina, and Mechonis was transformed into a world brimming with life. The Machina gave rise to an advanced civilization and built this great city.
This city?
Can't believe it used to be so lively.
They lived their lives in peace and harmony. The gentle Machina worshipped me. Life also flourished on Bionis. The Machina generously shared the fruits of their civilization with the peoples of the Bionis. They believed their two worlds would grow hand in hand. Then, a terrible fate descended on them from above.
Is that the Monado?
But why? Why would the Bionis...
Wielding the Sword of Light, the Bionis attempted to destroy the Machina.
Are those Telethia?
I tried to save the Machina, and confronted the Bionis, And so, I confronted Zanza.
Zanza?
The battle waged on and on. Even as our life forces depleted, Zanza and I continued to fight. However, it did at last come to an end.
The giant.
This is when Zanza was imprisoned.
Taking advantage of my final blow to the Bionis, its beings took Zanza and sealed him firmly away. However, the battle with Zanza had greatly consumed my life force. I warned the surviving Machina that the Bionis had not yet been destroyed, and that one day he would be released.
I'm the one who released him.
I then entered a long and deep slumber, in preparation for Zanza's inevitable reawakening.
It's all clear to me what you wanted to do. Stop the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Fiora, I see now. It was her inside you.
Yes. Lady Mayneth desired a body in which she could be free. And after you were captured by Egil's Mechon, it was I who transferred her soul into your body.
But why did it have to be my body?
Because you are close to Shulk, the heir to the Monado.
It was all because of our world, because of Bionis, that this city was devastated.
Now I understand why Egil would want to stop the Bionis from reawakening.
I get it too. But how's killing any of us gonna solve his problem?
Precisely. What happened to the Machina was a tragedy. But we cannot forgive the Mechon attack on Bionis.
What worries me is the Monado that the Bionis used. It's no different from how the legends describe, but still.
It must hold a deadly power.
But you have used it wisely, Shulk. It has not overwhelmed you, as it did me.
He's right. If you hadn't been using the Monado, we wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes.
But it was Zanza who bestowed this sword upon me.
However, it is not Zanza who now wields the Monado. It is you, Shulk. That is also the reason why Mayneth chose Fiora as a vessel, so that the tragedy of he who wields the Monado would not be repeated.
The tragedy of he who wields the Monado.
Shulk, believe. Believe in the path you have chosen, and those who walk it with you. Mayneth once said this of the Monado. The Monado is not simply a unique weapon. It is the light within each and every person in this world.
Light? What do you mean?
It is the light of life. The will to survive no matter what. Perhaps Lady Maynard was drawn to your light. Beyond there lies the Maynard Shrine. Egil will be there. Is it still your intention to defeat Egil? That has not changed.
We understand the history of Mechonis now. If he is willing to listen, we will try to reason with him. But if not...
I understand. Then, if that is your decision, so be it. I will try to persuade Egil one last time. But I am prepared for his refusal.
Vinaya.
I know Vinaya said she'll try to persuade him, but she didn't sound confident.
We have to go after her.
But how do we get to the shrine from here?
Up ahead is a transporter leading to the shrine. But it's inactive. We need to trigger the verification devices to activate it. We'll find one at the top of each of the 4 pillars. If we trigger them all, we can use the transporter.
How Fiora know that?
Maynard's memories. She tells me these things.
Do you know how to trigger them?
Maybe my body itself is the key.
Okay. Then let's get searching.
Yay! Finally. The cutscene is long. Yay! So, as you could tell, I did a lot of armor rearranging, but I technically didn't do any grinding, at least on this save file. I did on another save file, and the reason why I started off with this one is because in order to do the grind session that I wanted to do, I needed to trigger that cutscene. So, yeah, because it wouldn't let me into the city until after that cutscene. So, sweet. Anyway. But after that, I know you guys want me to continue on with the freaking story. I want to too. Finding out that Zanza is actually the Bionis itself, and that he is probably the bad guy behind this, and not Egil. Yeah. But since I don't want to face the next boss coming up, I'm gonna delay it just a slight tad and do some side quests. I'm sorry, people. I know freaking the story is awesome, but you guys can actually skip these side quests if you want to and go on to like the next part whenever I upload that. Let's see. There was a reason why I came back to the village. Not you, but, hey, whatever, you have a side quest. Alright. Yeah, people's parents fight all the time. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good at all. Okay, so what is their keepsake, then? Alright, just give me the keepsake and... Oh, we have to talk to them about the keepsake. Okay. Where's your parents, then? Again, I may or may not do this. Yay! Lots of hearts. That's not the person that I wanted to talk to. The person that I wanted to talk to is actually in here, I think.
Yes?
What? Oh. What important memories? Okay. Oh, you want me to go find more memories for you? It's all the way back near that. Alright, I'll pick those up when I'm going around and flipping switches. So that won't be until next part. Alright. So that was one thing that I wanted to do. Next thing I wanted to do, I believe... Yeah, it's over here on digit 2. And then I might head back to Colony 6 and rebuild Colony 6 a little bit, because I do have a bunch of stuff for them. Might as well unload it before I forget to do it. Ow. Charlotte, I didn't want to land on your head, but... whatever. Okay. Remember the tier... I don't know if I got this on screen or not, but there's a tier up on top of digit 2 while it's raining. This is... He wants it, and that's... Yeah, tier of the sky, so... I think I showed it to you. Shulk is happy too. Yay!
Yes?
Sure. What do you want? Okay. You want us to give it to your girlfriend? Okay. Yeah, we've already found your girlfriend too, so... Sure, I'll go ahead and take it to her. Together! That sounds great, Shulk. Machina Refuge. I actually found that place, so... It's in Mechonis Field. There you are. I'm just sitting here like, where is it? I know it's here somewhere. There you are.
Me.
Bozatrox. Yeah, we got it for him. But we're gonna be giving him all the credit as if he did all the work. Yay!
Me.
Okay. Alright, what special boots do you want to give me? Oh, that's sad. We can't get your special boots. You know what? Tell you what. I'm gonna go ahead and get the materials for you. What do you need? Reinforced jets and reinforced plungers. I believe I have both of those. Yay!
Me.
Yes, I do have the materials. Give the boots to me. Actually, they're not really that fancy. I think I already have better armor than them, but whatever. I'll take them. Wow, tons of frickin' stars. That was one large star. So yeah, M100 Greaves, and it's meh. It does have a slot on it though. We done? Alright, we done. Let's go talk to what's his name real quick, and then I'll end off the part. and then meet you back over in Colony 6 right in the next part. I think, unless I have something else I need to do. I don't know if this guy has any quests for us, but Oh, Charlotte, you're falling to your death. Ow, my face. Do you have... I thought you would.
Yes?
Yep, all thanks to me. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna end it off here, guys. Next time, we're gonna head off to Colony 6. Until then, this is Young for this signing off, saying, keep things frosty.